I wanted more finished work without me becoming the bottleneck, more opportunity moving, less waiting, real throughput instead of theater. I wanted time back, control back. A company where help meant priority shift, not a longer day for me. I thought an AI native operating system would get me there faster. Capable agents, a light board, work finishing, not a demo, not a slide deck about agents. A real system that moved what mattered. That was the simple plan. Give the system room to run and watch throughput rise. Then I opened the operating dashboard. 15 pending tasks, then 30, then more than 50. Tasks I never asked for. The board looked busy. Meaningful work was not moving. Something felt wrong. Why were all these here? I scrolled the queue the way you scroll a problem you do not want to name yet. Pending, waiting, meetings, reviews, items parked for later that somehow still counted as active. Status chips everywhere. Every chip said activity. Almost none said progress. The company looked productive from a distance. Up close, it was stalled priority wearing a busy costume. Important work was not blocked by a missing model. It was blocked by noise. At first, I blamed the agents. It was the easy story, too much autonomy, too little judgment, models inventing work because nobody was watching closely enough. I almost answered with more oversight, more review layers, more check-ins, more meetings about the meetings. I almost hired complexity to manage complexity. That would have looked like control. It would have made the queue worse. I could have kept the board full and called it momentum. I could have replaced models and pretended the habit would change itself. I did not want either of those stories. So I stopped interrogating the models and investigated the system. I looked at how a single idea became a task, not the fancy capability story, the boring operating habit underneath the dashboard. Planning and execution had been combined. Every future idea, every we should, every later, every nice to have, became an active task the moment it was named. Notes turned into commitments without a gate. Tomorrow's brainstorm sat in the same lane as today's required work. The agents were not failing. They were following a rule that treated imagination like commitment. That is how you get a board that looks alive while the real priority waits. That is how an AI native company can feel faster at starting and slower at finishing. Hard call. I canceled the excess and changed the rule. I accepted a quieter board on purpose. Less visible activity, more honest control. The cost was immediate. The company would look less busy. The benefit was the only one that mattered. Priority could move again. Create only what must be done now, complete it, review it, then create the next. Future work stays in notes or backlog. It does not get a seat on the active board until it is ready and required today. One primary production objective. No task forests for work that can wait. Ask whether the work must exist now, and if it can wait, do not create it yet. The board got quieter. Priority got clearer. Control came back, not because we hired more agents, and not because we gave them more freedom. The limit was mine to set. I had blamed the tools first. The operating habit was the real overload. The difficult decision was not technical. It was managerial. Choose clearer limits over the comfort of a crowded board. AI did not remove the need for strategy. It made the missing strategy visible. AI does not always need more freedom. Sometimes it needs clearer limits. Separate planning from execution. Keep ideas in notes until they must become work. One primary work item at a time. Finish before you invent the next forest of tasks. If you are building with agents and your board keeps filling with work you never asked for, look at the rule that turns every idea into an active task. The fix may not be a smarter model. It may be a clearer limit. This is the AI Native Company Journal. Follow for the next hard decision.